Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of TechTalk by Quadrant Knowledge Solutions. Today, we'll be talking about hyper-personalization and the technology strategies for implementing the same. So, we'll try to understand the role of data collection in achieving it and the diverse sources of data harnessed for this purpose. We'll also be covering some key aspects of hyper-personalization and understand how organizations can leverage the same to achieve a unique stand in the market. So, I'd like to welcome Shruti. Hi, Shruti. Welcome to our episode.
Thanks, Aranya.
So, Shruti, without any further ado, I think we should begin. So, Shruti, my first question to you would be, how does data collection contribute to hyper-personalization? And, how does organizations ensure real-time availability for personalized interactions?
Okay, thanks for this question, Saranya. So, hyper-personalization or even personalization, it's not a new topic to the
Right.
CX landscape anymore. And as we know, personalization or hyper-personalization, as we call it now, has come a long way. We can say that hyper-personalization is basically the advanced version of personalization, and with different tools, definitely AI, big data, and predictive analytics, and a lot of other CX tools. We see that personalization has come a long way. For example, initially it was just rule-based, right? Or rather, we could call it rule-based segmentation. After that, it has come to behavioral recommendations. We also went to omni-channel optimization. And now we are in a stage where we constantly talk about predictive analytics. So it is continuously evolving. Obviously, since AI is evolving at a faster pace, we are seeing a new version of personalization right now, which is known as hyper-personalization. And like you said, definitely customer data is the foundation of any personalization strategy. And there are different systems, which are used. We can talk about CDP, CRM, AI, big data analytics, like you just mentioned, or other marketing automation or personalization tools, which help brands to deliver personalized or hyper-personalized, seamless customer experience to their customers. So when we talk about data collection here, we typically talk about CRM or CDP, which shows the customer's history, some of the demographic details, their location, their gender. Also, it includes the browsing history or the purchase history. So this definitely plays a vital role in delivering personalization, because understanding the customer's experience or rather behavior, or even their habits or purchase habits, so that helps the brands to gain overall understanding of what their customers want and accordingly deliver a personalized experience. So however, if I talk about personalization, it doesn't solely only rely upon customer data. There are different factors to it. Obviously, nowadays there's so many different channels, and every customer is using or they're choosing different channels to interact with their brands. So gathering the information across their interaction with the website, with the brand's website or social media, or even their real-time behavior is definitely important to gain deeper insights about the customer. And if you see, any food delivery app, they will the app will definitely give suggestions based on the customers past orders, or even the date, time, the location where they are. So the real time updates are very important here. We see to deliver a personalized experience. Would say that hyper personalization basically means delivering an AI driven experience, or rather a very real time experience based to the customers across their entire customer journey in real time. So therefore data definitely plays an important role, but like you say, like I said, a unified customer view will help marketers leverage this information and segment this information based on their behavior, on their demographics, or you can say psychographics in that way, which will talk about their in general lifestyle choices, likes and dislikes. So there's a way customer data plays a very important role in personalization, but now the behavioral part or the predictive part is more stressed upon when we talk about hyper personalization.
Shruti, like you mentioned, we are always talking about AI and ML these days. So, how do you think AI and ML algorithms improve the over time? They improve over time to increase the accuracy of recommendations and, in turn, impact the customer engagement and loyalty.
Great question, Saranya. So, like I just mentioned in my previous answer, right? We are now in the stage of predictive personalization. So AI and predictive analytics is certainly playing a very crucial role in delivering intelligent predictions to to the audience, and basically when we and deliver highly personalized experiences across the entire customer journey. So right from the advertising phase to the recommendations phase, or even say the service chatbots, which are AI driven of course, to even the loyalty phase or pricing phase. So AI is playing an important role, rather it is evolving, and now it's playing an important role across all of these stages when it comes to personalization. So if I take an example of Netflix in that case, so as we see on the landing page itself, we see a lot of recommendations, movie recommendations of or show recommendations, which are based on the user, right, which the movies which are basically tailored to the individual's choice. And this is how AI is driving which are very unique and uniquely tailored for every individual. So I think it has gone far away from rule-based segmentation to predictive personalization, and AI is definitely playing a great role in this transition.
Right, Shruti. I mean, I would completely agree because even when I am watching something on Netflix, the next time that the series is complete, there's some suggestion which is a relevant genre.
Right.
So, moving on, Shruti, what are the advantages that businesses, derive from implementing hyper personalization? I mean, if you could, share some real life examples of the same.
Yeah. So obviously there are so many. They are offering predictive personalization to their customers. Brands like Netflix, Amazon, even Nike or Starbucks, Sephora. There's such great brands doing awesome work, which are they are basically customer obsessed brands, if I can say, and that's the culture they promote. So they put customers at the center of every business decision they make, and that reflects in the CX that they offer to their customers. So right from, if I just talk about the revenue part, I think that's obviously expected, but I think it also boosts the customer loyalty.
Okay, Shruti, since businesses are implementing hyper personalization, my next question would be, what are the challenges that businesses commonly face while, they are implementing these strategies?
Yeah, I think data collection is very important, and like I said, customer data is one of the most important aspects of personalization. So data collection is one challenge definitely which organizations face, and again integrating the newer personalization tools and softwares or marketing automation tools with the existing or the legacy systems is also one of the challenges. Other challenge could also be like the accuracy of personalization, the relevancy. There are since right at a faster pace, so is the analytics. So I think the analytics complexity is also one of the challenges, and testing and optimization or consumer perceptions. These are some of the challenges which the brands would face on continuous basis to actually make sure that they deliver a hyper personalized strategy in that case.
So, Shruti, we've been discussing data collection, right? So, how would, the collection of real-time data enable organizations to, make informed decisions and even provide relevant content in the right moment? Because, like we know, the right time is everything, right?
Right. Yes, I think immediate feedback, and that's possible through the predictive personalization, because understanding the customers in real time, and I think predictive analytics plays an important role. And here, what happens is brands are easily able to get an immediate feedback from their customers and act upon it immediately. So this is one of the most important, you can say, benefits for the organizations, because they can make informed and quick decisions in that case. Inventory management or dynamic content delivery is also another aspect which helps organizations personalization efforts. Also, operational efficiency is definitely driven through personalization, I feel.
Okay, so Shruti, if you could share some real world examples of an effective personalized journey, implementation.
Yeah, so Saranya, right, we are using so many brand specific apps, or their websites, or different channels we take to interact with the brand, or shop, or avail different services from different brands. So maybe we can relate to Amazon really well. So definitely, if you are in a very socially friendly environment, like maybe you can say you're using Facebook or Instagram, right? So when you're browsing, you're scrolling through Instagram, you do see some of these ads which come up. Maybe you are not in the mood to shop, but definitely looking at some custom offers which reflect on your Instagram, you are definitely prone to go to their shopping website or app, and then further continue your journey of browsing more products, right? So like I said, this was the advertising phase. Then you go to the browsing phase, and then you start browsing the products. And when you are browsing the product itself, you get so many recommendations which are based on your past purchase history, and the relevant suggestions, or relevant pricing, personalized pricing strategies the brand offer, helps you to even further finalize your purchase decision. And then you go ahead and shop, or rather put the product in the cart, right? Even if you forget to buy the product, you keep it in the cart and you forget about it, but still you would receive some notifications on WhatsApp, maybe, or even on social media, or you could just simply get a message or mail, because the brands want to make sure that they are delivering a personalized experience at every stage. And if you receive if probably you use WhatsApp more often, then you are definitely see that message that they have sent, that a particular product is still in your cart, and then you're going to complete the purchase processes it also. So this entire thing it shows that brands are very serious about the personalization efforts they're putting it at every stage of the customer's journey. Even after you shop the product, you will still continue receiving messages if there is some price drop of the product probably you had purchased some time back, or you had shown interest some time back. So such efforts, I think, are definitely going to help brands engage, or rather boost engage the customers well, and also improve the customer loyalty, and obviously make great business outcomes.
Right, Shruti. I mean, since we all use Amazon and all these apps, it's very tempting, when they show you this notification that, few pieces left or there's a price drop. I could really relate to that. So I think it's safe to conclude that, collection of data encompassing customer history, social media activity, and real time behavior, it helps, in including AI and ML, the journey towards hyper personalization is a very varied one. And we have covered that businesses, exemplified by industry leaders like Amazon and Netflix, leverage hyper personalization to not only meet but anticipate the customer needs. So, thank you so much, Shruti, for joining this episode. Stay tuned for more such videos.
Thanks, Aranya.